Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever thought that the spare change sitting in your pocket could be worth thousands of dollars? Well, today's video is going to prove exactly that. We're diving into two modern US coins that most people overlook every single day, the 1989 Lincoln penny and the 1990 Washington quarter dollar. Both of these coins are hiding secrets that could turn an ordinary pocket find into a collector's jackpot. So, before you spend those coins, make sure you know what to look for, because one of them might just make you rich. Let's start with the 1989 Lincoln penny, a small but mighty coin that holds a big story. Produced in huge quantities, this coin might seem common at first glance, but some versions of it are worth serious money. The 1989 penny was struck during a period when the U.S. Mint had fully transitioned from solid copper to a zinc-based core coated in a thin layer of copper. That change brought along an entire new category of collectible errors: plating problems, doubling issues, and minting defects that continue to attract collectors today. But if you look closely at a 1989 penny and notice parts where the copper color seems missing or dull gray metal is exposed, you might be looking at a missing copper plating error. These happen when the outer layer of copper fails to cover the zinc core completely, leaving visible bare spots. The more dramatic the plating error, the higher the value. Some of these pennies sell from $75 up to $300 or more, depending on condition and how obvious the error is. But plating errors aren't the only valuable feature. There are also double die varieties for this year. Check carefully for any doubling on the date, the word Liberty, or In God We Trust. True double dies, caused by misaligned die impressions, can command significant premiums, especially in mint condition. Some verified 1989 double die obverse pennies have sold for over $500 at auction when graded by pcgs or NGC. Condition plays a major role in determining the coin's worth. Circulated examples may not seem impressive, but in high grades, especially MS67RD or higher, the 1989 Lincoln penny becomes incredibly rare. Only a small number of pristine red examples have survived without spotting or contact marks, and those coins have fetched $1,000 to $2,000 or even more in recent sales. Collectors also hunt for broad strikes, off-center strikes, and cuts from this year. These are minting mishaps where the coin wasn't perfectly aligned in the press or the die broke during production. A 1989 penny with a major off-center strike showing missing design areas can bring $150 to $400, while a dramatic die break or cut error can easily top $200. Now let's switch gears to a larger, equally fascinating coin, the 1990 Washington quarter dollar. At first glance, it looks like a simple piece of change that's still common today. But just like the penny, some of these quarters are worth far more than face value. The 1990 quarter was part of the long-running Washington quarter series that began in 1932. Most of these coins were made from copper-nickel clad composition, a copper core sandwiched between two layers of nickel, but a few very special examples exist that were struck on silver planchets by mistake. These are among the most desirable modern quarter errors you can find. A genuine 1990 quarter struck on a silver planchet can be worth $3,000 to $7,000 or more, depending on grade and certification. The easiest way to identify one is by weight. A silver quarter will weigh around 6.25 grams, while a regular clad quarter weighs about 5.67 grams, in addition to wrong planchet errors. There are also double die quarters and off-center strikes for 1990 that collectors are eager to find. A nice double die can bring anywhere from $100 to $500, and dramatic off-center examples, especially if the date is still visible, can reach $800 or more. Now, one of the most interesting things about 1990 quarters is that they were the last issues before the mint made subtle design refinements in the early 1990s. That means high-grade examples with sharp strikes and perfect luster are in demand. In fact, quarters graded MS67 or higher are scarce because the coin's large size and metal composition made them prone to contact marks during minting. A top-grade 1990 Washington quarter certified MS67 by pcgs recently sold for over $1,400, while the ultra-rare MS68 examples have sold for more than $2,000. Collectors should also keep an eye out for die cracks and rim cut errors, small raised lumps of extra metal that appear around Washington's head or along the edges. while minor cracks might only fetch $25 to $50. Larger die breaks that distort part of the lettering can command much higher premiums. Now, here's where things get really exciting. Imagine finding both of these coins, the 1989 Lincoln penny and the 1990 Washington quarter, with major errors in your change. That's the kind of treasure hunt coin collectors live for. The truth is, both coins were minted in massive numbers, meaning billions are out there, but only a few have survived with unique mistakes or in pristine, untouched condition. The 1989 penny, though small, represents the end of a decade of mint experimentation. It's part of a generation of coins that showed how even minor changes in metal composition can create collectible differences. Meanwhile, the 1990 quarter bridges the gap between older Washington designs and the more modern state quarters that began in 1999, making it a coin that holds both historical and numismatic interest. For anyone starting in coin collecting, these two are perfect examples of how modern U.S. coins can still bring significant value. You don't need to find a century-old coin to make money. You just need to recognize the right signs. Look for clean, well-struck examples. Check for doubling, off-center strikes, or strange metal surfaces. And always check the coin's weight if you suspect it might be a wrong planchet. It's also crucial to handle your coins properly. Avoid touching the surfaces with bare fingers, as oils can damage the finish. Use gloves or hold the coin by the edges. If you think you've found something valuable, don't clean it. Cleaning can instantly reduce a coin's value. Instead, submit it to a professional grading service like pcgs or NGC for authentication and certification. A coin in a certified holder with a high grade and confirmed error can sell for multiple times more than an ungraded one, but the market for error coins and high-grade modern coins has been heating up rapidly. With more collectors entering the hobby and more attention being paid to small details, prices for coins like the 1989 penny and 1990 quarter have seen a steady increase. Just a few years ago, a high-grade 1989 penny might sell for $300. Today, that same coin could bring double that. The same goes for quarters, where pristine examples continue to set new records at auction. The next time you get change at a store, take a quick glance at your coins before tossing them aside. That 1989 penny might have a missing copper layer that makes it a valuable mint error. That 1990 quarter might be a rare silver strike that slipped into circulation. Every coin has a story, and with a little attention, you might uncover one worth a lot more than you expect. Both of these coins are a reminder that hidden treasures are everywhere. Sometimes, all it takes is a sharp eye and a bit of curiosity to find them. Keep checking those coin jars, search through old collections, and pay attention to those dates, because the next valuable discovery could be sitting right in your hand. And before we wrap up, remember, always stay patient and consistent. Coin hunting isn't about luck. It's about knowledge and persistence. The more you learn about these coins, the easier it becomes to spot the rare ones that most people miss. The 1989 Lincoln penny and 1990 Washington quarter may just be the next coins that surprise you with their value. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about coins worth money, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell icon, and drop a like to help the channel grow. We post videos every week revealing the hidden treasures you might already have in your pocket change. Keep collecting, keep learning, and as always, happy coin hunting.